Okay, it is really noisy all of a sudden, isn't it? Okay, so a lot of you have been requesting that I tell you stories about growing up on angry. There are ice cream trucks on both sides, there and over there. Okay, I don't know what it is. The ice cream trucks in the neighborhood just decide to come out while I start recording.
It's a competition. Who can sell more ice cream?
I think it's more like, let's see how loud I can turn my volume up. It's a little loud, huh? Okay, so a lot of you have been requesting that I tell you stories about what it was like growing up with Angry Grandpa. So that's what I'm gonna do. The first story I'm gonna start off with, I'll call the butter and the cheese, because it sticks out the most with me. It was about a week before Christmas, and that is a giant truck playing Spanish music. So it was a few days before Christmas, about a week before Christmas, and my cousin Chris was staying over with us, and we had sleeping bags set up on the floor, and we were watching television. You know, just having a good time, hanging out. And that's when Dad walks by us. Now, I'm only 7 years old, mind you. We're watching television, and Dad opens the fridge, and his cheese is missing. Somebody had taken giant bites of his cheese. Now, by now we know it was my sister Kimberly, but at the time we didn't know. All of a sudden we hear, "Who ate my goddamn cheese?" In comes the cheese like a frickin' softball, hits the wall, and just boom. Next thing you know, it's followed by the butter. Comes whirling like a frisbee, and it hits the wall and explodes everywhere. I guess he was going to make a grilled cheese sandwich or something. The butter explodes, the cheese goes everywhere. My mom decides to come in and clean up the butter off the wall. She starts wiping it, and Dad says, "Oh no, whoa, you are not cleaning that butter off the wall. I swear to God, I'll have your fat ass." He does not let anybody clean the butter off the wall. It stays there. If you look at our Christmas pictures from that year, Kim, if you hear me, look through your albums, see if you have this photo. I'm opening a present, and you see butter smeared across the wall in the background because he wouldn't let anybody clean it.
Really, you talking about my goddamn cheese?
Yeah.
I'm telling the story about what you...
Don't be telling stories out of goddamn... about what goes on in this house. What happens here is like Vegas, it stays here.
You do it. People want to know, so I'm telling them. You threw cheese and butter against the wall for no reason.
I want to see the video.
Yes.
I want to see it when you're done, because there's two sides to every story, you understand?
Are you locked out? Ugh. He flipped out over cheese for no reason. No reason.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
Hey, who flips out over cheese?
Not me.
That's the truth. He flipped out over cheese for no reason.
He shouldn't have flipped out over cheese like that.
You weren't there.
I know.
So, that's part of growing up with Angry Grandpa. I got plenty more to tell. There are many stories. Maybe there's one story where he digs his heel into my back, like, because I scratched his feet too hard. That's another story. That's another day. That's life with Angry Grandpa. That's story number 1, I guess.
Story number 1.
Is he coming back out?